Everything's slow nowadays.
Okay, we're now live on YouTube. That's Mr. Gonzalez. I'm hoping that's Mr. Gonzalez. Mr.
Yes, sir.
Gonzalez, raise your right hand for me. You swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about, hold on, let me find my cursor on the screen. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see the screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Roger Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Roger Gonzalez who in this cause number 2024 CC 735-686
Yes,
was
sir.
charged with the offense of failure to identify? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This is charged as a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in this case that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your attorney has signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain it to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You've signed this document, so is your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did in effect was tell me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of failure to identify, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
1 minute. Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, apart from that, has anybody promised you something in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
You're entering this plea then of your own free will.
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
No,
Yes,
sir.
Your Honor.
Dental Tech Bayo 6270. Dental Tech Bayo 6270.
The agreement is a $0 fine, court costs 180 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that the judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Ross?
It is, Judge.
Do you agree with this, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
Then, Mr. Gonzalez, the court having heard you plead guilty on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail and give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Ms. Ross, do you know if this is your client's, if this is the only case holding your client?
No, sir. We have a felony case also.
Okay, so this case, as far as this case is concerned, this case is done, but you still have the felony that's holding you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Take care. Tell the deputies we'll finish your case. And Ron, it was good to see you.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Judge.
And you may be excused.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
So Debbie, have you heard from the three attorneys that are missing?
No, Judge. Attorney Gamez on the last one, Rojas. He emailed yesterday and said he didn't need any paperwork because there was an MTR pending out of County Court 4. But that didn't tell me that he wasn't gonna show up. I
I
have
don't.
emailed. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I apologies for interrupting. I don't expect us to resolve any of the three cases except for Marquez on the docket today. The other three, I don't anticipate there being pleas.
Okay, are they no agreements or?
There's not going to be an offer on Mark Rojas because he
Okay.
does have the felony pending.
Okay.
There'll be no
We-
agreement sent back. Okay.
Then I'm not sure why Mr. Warren's case on Moody is in jail court. It seems like something that would normally be taken care of in county court. I was going to ask Mr. Warren that when he showed up.
Okay.
And then for Rudy, the very first one, there's been some discussion about different things, but we're still trying to work with the CW. So there was probably going to be no offer.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
So
And on
there'll be
Mr.
no offer.
Warren, I did get an email from him this morning, but all it said was, can you please send Mr. Moody back to the original court on the setting he already had? And that's all he
I
said.
take that to be no agreement. So I'm going to
Okay.
put no agreement on that.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Thank
Okay.
you, Austin.
So then that takes pretty much take care of the whole docket, right? Except for Mr. Marcus with Miss Beck.
Yes.
Yes.
And I have his paperwork on my screen. Pull that up.
Judge, here's Attorney Gamez on the last person on the docket.
Uh-huh.
I just let him in.
Okay. Who is that?
Attorney
Mr.
Gamez.
Gomez, I'm told that there's not going to be any agreement on Mr. Rojas. Is that right?
I guess I'm hearing this for the first time.
Okay. Well, I'm being told that by the prosecutor that they're not going to have an offer. Is that right,
Uh,
Mr. Alfred?
Yes, because of the pending felony, we need to coordinate with them before we move forward on the MTR.
Okay.
Okay. So your guys being sent back with no agreement. Thank you for showing up, but you can be excused.
No problem.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Judge.
Good to see you. Okay. So then I have Jesus Marquez on the camera. Let me ask you to raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is your name Jesus Marquez?
Yes.
Are you the same Jesus Marquez who in cause number 2024 CC 739-330, who's charged with the offense of terroristic threats, fear of causing imminent bodily injury? Is that you?
Yes.
This is a class B misdemeanor. It's possible in your case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment can be in your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video. You've signed it, and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it, and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes.
And did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes. Your Honor.
And do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You've signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
So then, to the offense of terroristic threats, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Hold on. You understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty anyway.
Yes.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, apart from that, has somebody promised you something in order to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
I am.
Okay, hold on. Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor. A $0 fine, court costs, 8 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to earn concurrent, and we ask that the judgment be satisfied.
That's your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Beck?
Yes, it is, Judge.
And do you agree to this, Mr. Marquez?
Yes, sir.
Then, Mr. Marquez, the court, having heard you plead no contest on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 8 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Is this the only case holding your client, Ms. Beck? You know?
It is, Judge. As far as I know, yes, Judge.
If this is the only case that's holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today, okay? Good luck to you. Tell the deputies that we're finished with your case. And Ms. Beck, thank you. You can be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great morning.
Okay. This
Judge,
is kinda
Attorney
weird.
Miller is,
Pardon me?
I'm sorry, Attorney Miller is here on the first client. Barajas.
Okay. Mr. Miller,
I'm here, Your Honor.
Miss Miller, excuse me, I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
was told that there was not going to be any offer on your client's case, but by the state.
Oh, okay.
I'm also happy to confer if you'd like about what's going on.
That's
You want-
totally okay. That's fine.
Okay, so it's being sent back to court with no agreement.
Okay.
And thank you for showing up, though. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So this is like a miracle, a miracle. I want to leave the court now and go buy a lottery ticket. If this is what's happening today, we're finished with the plea docket. Is that correct?
Judge, one more thing. Attorney Warren Gary, he said he will log on.
Okay. All right.
And Richard Garcia is here and Maria's here.
Okay. Well, let's start on the first of all. Should I be holding hostage Alex Valverde and Angelis Rivera on this case, Mr. Alford, or can I let them go?
No, they should be able to go.
They should be able to go. I thought you wanted me to hold them hostage. Come on. All right. Then somebody has to say the magic words.